go? Oh, I feel like it's been a while because it has, right?
Yes, because we had like a week off.
We skipped a week
Yeah.
because it's crazy being like home. You would think it would make it easier, but it doesn't.
Mm-mm. And then coordinating everything and getting
Yeah.
everybody on the page, and it's
Yeah,
hard.
it
It's
is.
hard.
It is. You would think that it would just be like, oh, we could do it anytime because we all have all the time in the world. I'm busier now, I think, than I see all these posts online to be like, oh, if you've got nothing to do or if you need, I'm like, I've got plenty to do.
I hear you. I'm like, I wish I had a little bit more free time.
Yes, like I would really love a flipping nap. That's what I would love.
I felt like that yesterday for sure. I was like, I just need to close my eyes for like 20 minutes. But
Mm,
it didn't happen. Not until I went to bed.
exactly. I hope today I might be able to. I was up at 3 a.m., like wide
Oh,
awake. 3 a.m., like not even like today, this morning.
oh,
So I was just like, I am wide awake. Might as
yeah.
well get up because why waste this precious time? So I started making the masks for my mom at
Mhm.
about 4 a.m. So from like 4 to 9, I made masks.
Oh my gosh.
And now we're doing this. And then after this, I think I'm going to knit. And then I
Nice.
think I'm going to take a nap.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
I was at Snoozeville at 4 a.m. I needed it after my day yesterday.
That's how I feel like I'm going to be today because I want to dye yarn today too. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how my energy levels are, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know.
I hear you. I
I'll
keep
probably
hearing,
be, hmm.
sorry, I'm like, what is that? I keep hearing movement. My new environment, because
Yeah.
being in not an option right now.
Right. We got to make those adjustments.
Yep. I'm like, you know what? I think I have the best seat in the house at the moment.
Yeah. You
I'm
look
like,
great. Your camera's set up great. You look like you could do this every week, sit
yeah,
outside.
as long as the weather's perfect, yeah. This
Yeah.
is I'll do this all day long out here.
All the nature behind you. It looks really good.
I don't know if you can hear, but the birds are just chirping away and
Yes, I can hear them. I was outside for my lunch break yesterday, and the birds were yesterday because there was some nice sun too, and the birds were out. And I still have like leaves on the ground, and so and they're all dry. So when the wind would blow, I'm like in my like reclining chair, like relaxing in the sun like a diva, and I would hear like the leaves blow, and I would think there was something like an animal behind me.
yep.
Figured out it was leaves. It took me like 3 freakouts. Like,
Oh, that's funny. I know I had all the doors. I had my doors open yesterday. I had windows open yesterday. And it was so funny because the kids, so in the front door, the sun was gleaming in through the front door. And we don't have a screen or anything up on the front door. There's no storm door. So it was just open.
yeah.
And the kids were like a couple of cats. They were like curled up with their homework in the sun, just like basking.
Yeah.
I don't blame you, but it was so quiet, and it's been so quiet. I mean, we live in a quiet neighborhood anyways, but it's been so quiet. I went into the kitchen for something, and I looked out and behind me, in the area behind me, and there was a big fox.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like, look at that. It
Yeah, right? That's
was
crazy,
really cool.
right? Yeah, you never know. I mean, we do have all kinds of critters around here. So, I feel like I wasn't too far off with my like, what was the noise? Because you don't know.
Well, and when you're so quiet and peaceful and not moving,
Right. Yeah.
they realize that you're even there.
Exactly. Exactly. I still have my bird's nest that is in the wreath. I don't know if we talked about this on any of our episodes. But so Jess had made me a wreath, and you made it for me. Was it for my
Your
birthday? Okay. So it was in November, and it's like a Christmassy type winter wreath, but for my door, big wreath. We showed it like back in December or November, whatever. So it's been on my door. It's still on my door because, like, I don't know, a few weeks ago, a bird made a huge nest inside the wreath. And you don't even know it's there unless you lift the bow and then you see this massive nest. But what I found, because I was like, oh my God, I'm going to open my front door and a bird is just going to fly in my house. Well, I Googled it, and it said that birds don't actually like live in their nest. They're just for the eggs.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, okay. Because I Googled it because I haven't seen any birds. Like there's been no birds. So I'm like, well, why did they build this big nest and there's no birds? But it's just for the eggs.
Are there eggs in it?
I don't know because it is so deep.
Oh.
It's like a tunnel almost. It's like a nest, but then there's like this round, almost like a hole in it.
Yep.
And I don't know. So I'm like, well, I'm not gonna, stick my
Yeah.
head in there. But I'm assuming there is, because why else build a nest like that?
Right. Right.
So we'll see if we hear baby birds in a few weeks. Then there'll be birds. We'll be like, oh my God, this baby bird's at my front door.
Yep. Oh my goodness. We had one year, one of my daughters, one of Brandy's windows, doesn't have a screen on it.
Yeah.
There was a nest built, and we had no idea until the babies were actually born.
Aw, yeah.
And we happened to we saw like movement. I kept like out of the corner of my eye seeing movement from the mama bird.
Yeah.
And so we went over and we were peeking, and yeah, there was like 3 or 4 little baby birds, and she kept coming back and feeding them. We tried really hard to like stay away from the window because we didn't want to scare her.
Yeah.
And abandon.
Yes.
Nest. But I think that the birds grew and they flew off, but I think that she didn't like the movement or the noise because the nest stayed there, but they never came back to it, and nothing else came back to it.
Right. Oh, that's interesting.
But it was really,
that's nice. I like birds. We have a nest in our backyard. Like we have floodlights.
mm-hmm.
And they're on the house in the back, and there's a set that's like all the way in the corner, like we can't get to them, like they're like above the deck and then all the way to the corner, and there's a nest there, and they come back every year. They were back yesterday. I could see the mom going back and forth, so I don't know what she was doing. There was no babies that I could see, but every year there's usually little baby birds in there, and they're squawking, and she's flying back and forth.
I love it.
I love this time of year. It makes me so.
I do too. We have cardinals that every year since we've lived here come back to the hedges, and they make a nest. And it's so funny because I tend to like only clean up half of the hedges, and then the other half are really unruly and overgrown because I'm afraid of exposing her nest. So I'm like, I don't want predators to eat her babies.
Right. The things we do for nature. Right. I still have my Christmas wreath out on my door so the birds can like have their home. You like leave your bushes unattended. Whatever. It is what it is.
Yep. I love it.
I was telling you yesterday that I have a gift for you. And it is something that I ordered last year. And it just came in because it's a book, and it was a pre-order. And so I pre-ordered a copy for each of us. And the book released just this month, April, and it just arrived yesterday in the mail. So I was so excited. I almost like forgot all about it. And it said I had a package, and I'm like, it's been 5 months or something.
Yeah.
So Jess, but other people may not, that I'm in like a coaching group for like business owners, small business owners and things like that. And so it's the woman who runs the coaching group that wrote this book. And so yeah, so I got us a copy.
Yay! Thank you.
Here it is.
I love it.
Fear is not the boss of you, which I feel like is so timely right now. Like obviously she wrote this well before, you know, everything crazy happened, but I thought, oh my God, it's so timely because it's a scary time.
Yes.
And, you know, I think it's a business / life sort of book. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't know. I don't even know. I just bought it sight unseen. I was like, I love her, so I just bought it. And I don't even know exactly what's in it, but hopefully you like it, and I will mail you off a copy. It's by Jennifer Allwood. So.
Oh my God, I'm super excited. Thank you. I can't
wait to read it. I'm very
We'll read it and then we'll discuss.
Yes. Oh, we should. Yes. And I have to mail you your Yarnable box. I don't think I mailed you yours, did I? You didn't get one, right?
I haven't gotten one, no.
Okay. So I forgot that I had to mail you one. So I'm going to do that.
You're so funny.
And I remembered that I had to, like I had you on my list, but then when I was doing all the labels, I forgot that I had to like manually create one for you. So I didn't do that, but
I'm very
because I'll send them together.
Yay! I love that. Thank you.
You're welcome. We have all kinds of stuff.
I know.
But I figured since I'm talking about that, I will show the April Yarnable if that's cool with you.
Yes, I saw some pictures that others had taken and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I remember seeing, I'm trying to think if we had gotten together and I got to see your sample of it or not. I think
you did.
Yeah.
I think you did, because that would have been
a surprise.
Yeah, because I would have dyed that at the end of March. I mean, the end of February.
Right.
So I can put the sneak peek up on the website before people renew in March, and then it shipped at the end of March. So I think you did see it.
I never look at the sneak peek, by the way.
You don't?
I like being surprised. I like seeing it in person because seeing it in person is just, I don't know. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't peek either, because I like all colors, so it's not going to matter to me. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
Just like, yep, bring it on.
Right. Exactly.
So I probably wouldn't peek either. I would let it be a surprise. Like when I get to Leah's club, I never know what's coming, and I like that moment of opening it and
yes,
it's going to be. So,
yes, because then it's like, oh my gosh, it's even prettier than I thought.
Yes, exactly. So Yarnable boxes, all the goodies are now coming in one of these organza bags.
So pretty.
So I figured, you know, I've been struggling with the crinkle cut paper. I know a lot of people like didn't love that, but it did help keep everything just from being like
all over
thrown into the box, you know. So I was trying to like think, what can I do that's cost effective, because I don't want to raise people's prices just so I can have packing material, because that probably wouldn't be cool. So I landed on this. I feel like it's pretty, it's cute, everything fits in here, so you have this nice little bundle, and it looks nice when you open your box, and you can reuse it. So I like to put things in that you can do something with after, you know?
Yeah.
So you don't just have to throw it away if you don't want to.
Yeah.
So it's a little card, obviously. It comes in every.
Yeah.
This month's colorway was Hocus Crocus.
I love that name. Love it.
Super Halloween-y, but like with the hocus pocus play on words, but whatever, I don't care. It's not Halloween-y color-wise.
I totally understood what you were getting at.
Yeah.
Like this, the time of year for all of the, you know, the birds, the flowers and the buds is what I was going for. Buds, not birds.
Right. Although there are birds, but
yeah.
It's not a birdie colorway, and it's not a Halloween colorway, but that name cracked me up. And as soon as I thought of it, I was like, well, I have to call it that.
I love it.
And so in the box, you get, I had never even heard of these. So Brienne had talked to me about these because we were thinking like April's box was like April showers. And so we included a shower steamer.
Oh, yes.
I'd
I
never
remember you.
heard of it. It's like a bath bomb for your shower.
Yes, it steams up and it makes it smell pretty, and it's yes.
Yeah, it's nice. So I thought that's fun. They're all different scents. I think there was a couple different ones. So some people got pink, some got this like blue, green, purple, whatever. This one's peppermint eucalyptus. I don't know what the other ones were. I forget.
Okay.
I don't remember, like vanilla something, I think. And then let me see. And those were by Baker Bath and Body. So Jen Baker, she's on Etsy, and she did a super cute job. They're like individually like wrapped, sealed.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, very cute.
Oh, I can't wait to check it out. I'll have to make sure that Brie steal it from me.
I tried one and they're good. I was like,
oh,
I had to try one right away. So
yeah,
you
got to make sure.
Yeah. I got to make sure, Cheryl tested before I send it out. And then
Cheryl tested, Cheryl approved.
Exactly. Sorry, my phone was ringing. Are these, I don't know if you can see, it's a stitch marker, and it is, it's primarily for knitters, but it has like the instructions for make one left and make one right on there. I mean, you could use it, but you could just ignore the, it's like
that's when I aspire,
right?
Because I will eventually be knitting with everyone else.
There you go. Maybe it'll make someone want to knit since they have this stitch marker. But these are from Knitty by Nature. She is on Instagram. Yeah, I follow her on Instagram, and so I had reached out and asked her. I saw these in one of her posts, and I was like, oh, wow.
I love
them. Yeah, she's super nice. So she said, yeah, she would love to work with me. So she was in this box, and then everybody got a Mesmer the sheep.
Oh, I can't wait to get him. Again, Brandy will probably steal him from me because she puts everything on her Chromebook. She is the sticker queen.
Mm-hmm. I have one on my MacBook. I put it on. I mean, there's a cover on it, but I put him on.
So she'll probably steal it on me, but I don't know. We'll have to fight over it.
Right. I'll, if I think of it, I'll try to send you two. I think I have extras. He's like a little holographic dude, and I think he's super cute. So.
He is adorable.
I love him. He was fun. When I got them, I was like, oh.
Sorry, the sun all of a sudden came out, and I'm like, oh, where's my sunglasses?
Oh no. So you're like, now you're like, I have to look straight into the sun. You're gonna be
oh gosh.
over.
So my eyes are watering. I'm like, I'm not
sorry.
Oh my.
Here,
oh, I love it.
The yarn. This is DK weight, which I think is well, I have fingerings, so you can get whichever one you want, but this is the DK weight.
Oh my gosh, so pretty. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'll definitely do the sock.
Okay.
Because I'm eyeballing that for actual socks.
Cool. Oh my God, Brienne knit. I think she's knitting a hat. I'm gonna show it. I hope she doesn't mind. Let me get the picture. She started knitting with it, and I almost died. I couldn't believe how it worked out. Like, it was kind of surprising to me, but holy cow, I love it.
Oh,
look at that.
So pretty.
Isn't that crazy?
Beautiful.
I love it.
I love it too.
Because I don't know if you could tell from this game, but there's actually like really dark there's like I mean, it depends on the skein you get, probably how dark or light it is, but there's like a gray in the
Yep.
middle. So that's where, like, it looks wound up that it's just yellow and like purple, but it actually, like, if you can see in between,
Yeah.
it actually has some gray in there.
Yep. Yep. It up a little. So pretty.
I mean, it'll obviously depend on what you're making, how it'll work up, but I thought that looked so cool.
Gorgeous.
I
She's doing a job.
make something with it.
You're so talented. I love your colorways.
Thank you. I was really surprised at this one. This one surprised me. I was like, wow, that looks so good. I wasn't expecting it. So that was it. That's Yarnable. We did open last week, but it is closed again. So we had opened to new members. So if you joined, welcome.
Woohoo! Welcome to Yarnable. You are going to love it.
Yes, I'm very excited. This month's colorway will be really cool. Well, the May colorway, because that's what we it's really nice. So.
Yay!
Yay.
Your order will be arriving soon.
Today.
Yay!
Yeah.
I hope you love it.
I will love it. I was not bummed, but I was wishing I could have showed it today. I wish I could have showed it now, but our mail doesn't come until the afternoon, so.
I know, and I didn't even think to snap pictures. I just was like, I want to get these out in time because I'm crunched for time. I wanted to make sure that you got them so that you could get them then out.
Right, yeah, because I'm going to mail them tomorrow. Mm-hmm.
Right. So I was like, these need to get in the mail ASAP.
Yeah.
So I was so concerned about getting them in the mail that I'm like, oh yeah, I should have probably taken pictures of that.
Well, you know what? I can take some pictures and I can insert them right now.
Ooh, yes. Right. Thank you.
I can pop some pictures in, and we don't even think we said what we were talking about, but they are the dishcloth. They're dishcloths, right? Is that what I got for you, dishcloths? Or you could use them as a face cloth too if you wanted to, right?
Use them in the shower. Yep.
Oh my God, so cute. And they've got little chickens on them, little chicks. Oh, they're so cute.
I was very excited with how they came out. I was very excited to design it and have an idea in my head and then have it come actually out. And then I really played it fast and loose and just was doing it and designing it all at the same time. Yes. I didn't put anything out and I was like, let's see how this goes.
Yay, right? And it was perfect.
Yeah, I'm really excited. And I wrote it all out so it was really easy to duplicate.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And now you've made a bunch of them, so you've got to do that, right?
Yep. And I have a couple more that I need to make that I have an order for. So
they are so adorable. I can't wait to get them and gift them. And I'm bummed out that I didn't actually get any for myself.
Oh.
I got some for my mom, for Tim's mom, my husband, my mother-in-law, and for my daughter. I didn't get any for me.
Oh. We might have to rectify that.
I'm gonna have them and be like, oh, they're so cute. I don't have none. So I should take pictures anyway just for that, so I can have pictures of what you sent me. Otherwise I won't remember.
I know, because I'm like, what were the colors I did again? Yeah,
exactly. And who did I send what to? So I'll probably take a picture of their little gifts and mail them off after. But
yay. Before I forget too, I haven't seen you wear that sweater in a while. It looks gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you very much. This is my party top.
Yes.
Abby Knits is the designer, and it has these little, it's actually kind of big on me now.
I know.
But I'm not going to complain.
It looks beautiful.
Thank you. I feel like I want to make another one. This was, it was so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might do another one. I like it.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
I was admiring it the whole time, and I was like, don't forget to say something.
Well, thank you, my friend. I haven't been wearing my sweaters because it hasn't really been cold.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
I don't know. And I don't go out that much. So when I go out, I wear them. I don't go out all that often. So.
Yeah.
felt like I should pop one on before it gets really warm out and I won't be able to wear them at all.
Right. Yes, you must do that.
Yeah. Ooh, it is sunny out where you are.
No, I'm like, I need my sunglasses.
Oh my God. Do you want to get them?
It'd be like a clip away, and then all of a sudden I'm back with sunglasses on and ready to rock.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Oh wait, we can actually fix this. The benefits of not being live.
Right? Very true.
Right. Well, do you have anything that you would?
I do. So I'm going to start off by showing my adorable face mask you sent me that I love, 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 love.
Do you love it? Does it fit you okay? And the ties are long enough?
I love it. It fits so well.
Good, good, good. Yeah.
Like I'm like, you did a great job.
Thank
so I'm gonna,
you. Yay. It does fit really well.
Yeah, it fits super well. I won't go through the hassle of like putting it on because my hair will get all funky because it's funky enough. But I love it. And it's so cute. Like, it's such my personality.
I was like, oh gosh. I'm like, flamingos are totally Jess. When I see flamingos, I always think of you.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
So I love it, love it, love it. So I'll show that up close so people can see. And then it's pink on the inside.
Oh, and the pink too. I was like, hot pink and flamingos. I'm like, this is so Jessica.
Show me. So I love it. So now when I go out shopping, I can be super fashionable with my super cute flamingo face mask. So
we got to make it into a fashion statement. You are very
right. Exactly.
That's so funny. Well, speaking of masks, I had brought a couple to show that I made. It's funny because, I'm not a sewer. Like, I can sew, but not that good. You know what I mean? Like, I know how to work my sewing machine and I can like wind a bobbin, but I'm not super like adept at it. So as I was doing it, I was definitely learning like, oh, okay, I don't like this, or, oh, I didn't quite do, it took me quite a few masks to be like, when I did my mom's this morning, I was able to like, from start to finish, churn out like 5 of them that were all really nice, Yeah. So some of these are not so great or not sized all that well, but here's one that I did.
Oh.
And it's hot pink. Oh no, it's not hot pink. Well, it is hot pink, but it's not the same as yours. It's got a on it. So, and like, so these, before I figured out that I could go like up and then down and then you could just put it on, I did the ties like this.
Oh, right. Yep.
Both of them.
Yes.
Because I didn't know what I was doing. I think I read the pattern, but not so much. I just was like, oh, okay, I get it.
That's funny. Yeah. I got this. That's my infamous term. I got this.
Well, I didn't even watch, like, I was like, you know what? I should probably just watch a video on how to do this. So I did that like yesterday morning. Yeah. I've been making masks for like a week, and then I'm like, oh, I should probably watch something that shows me how to actually do it.
Oh, that's funny.
I have Betty Boop.
Oh, cute.
It's like a polka dot on the inside.
Very cute.
Oh, that one is cute. It's a little bit smaller because I put I think I did it backwards, and I put this as the liner instead of the outside, which is the liner is smaller. So whatever. I don't know what I'm doing.
As long as it covers up the proper places, you're good.
Exactly, and it does. And then I have this one, which I really like.
Oh, cute. I love that.
On the inside.
Oh, is that like a royal in the middle, in the inside?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. So this one's going to my daughter and her fiance.
Nice.
And let's see, I have another one like that. Then I started, because now I'm going to be shipped. These are ones I'm mailing, so I kind of tied them off. But this is the same thing, but with a gray. See, they started coming out a lot nicer because I, I flat ironed them, and now they're starting to look a little fancy.
Ooh, fancy pants.
So this is like a gray, I don't know what you call this, but it's a fancier fabric.
Yep.
The red. So these are, I tried to make like some boy colors.
Right.
Some of these will be for my husband and my son too.
Yeah.
So my husband and my son were both like, all we want is gray. We won't wear anything else. Like we won't wear colors of any kind, doesn't matter. Even nope, we want just gray.
It's so funny because when I went out shopping on Monday for groceries, saw men wearing masks, and a lot of them had on like local sports teams.
Yeah, that would be fun.
They had like Red Sox and Patriots and Bruins. So they all had like face masks that were homemade.
Yeah.
And like local professional sports teams. So I thought that was really cool. I'm like, look at them being all fashionable.
That is good. He probably would wear that if I had fabric. He probably would wear that because he is wearing one that has anchors on it because he was in the Navy. So he was like, I'll wear anchors. And I'm like, people don't know you were in the Navy. Like, what's the difference between an anchor and something else? Like, to them, they just are looking at you and you have anchors on your face. Like, what? Right. He's like, anchors or gray. That's it.
That's funny.
And then I have macaroons.
Ooh.
This fabric. So it's just gray. And then I have another flamingo.
Love the flamingo.
I cut too. This was before I figured out.
Yep. Yep.
I made yours. I feel like every one I want to put them on.
I love it.
I'm telling everyone, I'm like, make sure you wash them before you get them. I haven't left my house, but still. Oops. And then I have another one of these with a hot pink.
Oh, love it.
So I have a ton of them. And then this one.
Oh, fun. Look at you.
Fabric. And then I had made a bunch of these, the flat ones.
Yeah.
But I don't like these as much. So like this is the lemon. I love the lemon.
Oh, yes.
I'm making some more of the fitted ones with this fabric. Because there's like this on the inside.
Now, is that elastic or is that same like ribbon?
Twill, yeah.
Okay.
With a twill tape. So you would just put it over like you would an elastic. I can't.
Oh.
See?
Oh, that, yeah.
But like, see how it doesn't.
Yeah.
Here and here is like wide open.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
here.
It'd be very snug on your face.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess in a pinch.
Yeah.
Onto them, but I don't think we'll actually. I might use them like dyeing yarn or something. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, you know, if I, for whatever reason, I'm not wearing like my full respirator, maybe I can use one of these. I don't know. We'll see. But
yeah,
a whole bunch of, not a whole bunch, but you know, I've got a couple. Well, I guess I'm gonna have a whole bunch. I don't know. Whatever. I can't even stop myself.
Oh gosh, you're so funny.
So that's all the masks.
That's all the masks?
Yes. I'm running out of fabric.
I bet.
They don't take too much, but my Cricut cuts out for this pattern. My Cricut cuts it out for me. So I just put the fabric on the mat and then, you know,
it's magic.
And it cuts it out. So it cuts out the inside, it cuts out the outside, and it cuts out the interfacing.
That's crazy.
So these are 3 layers and it cuts it all out, which is nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I like that a lot because otherwise, like me sitting there with scissors cutting out 6
yes, I was
mask.
I know. Well, I was like, wow, look at you, because that's what I'm thinking is you're cutting every single one out, and
yeah,
I was like, oh, well, bless you, because that's a lot of work. But that's awesome. Now, can you do they have to be one fabric at a time, or can you actually layer the fabric?
No, well, you might be able to layer. No, you can't because because the mat is like tacky, so it holds the fabric in place, so it doesn't
Oh,
move around when it's being cut.
yeah,
So you can do one piece at a time. So Tim
God.
gave me like a little cardboard template so that I have like a rotary cutter and a self-healing mat. So I'll cut out like 5 stacks of fabric in like the size I need for each set. And then
Yep.
I can just put them on the mat piece by piece. But so, I mean, it's not no work, but it's
Oh,
not like sitting there like this.
right.
So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So
That Cricut has paid off.
I love my Cricut.
Awesome.
It's
I
got
would have known that do all that stuff with it.
yeah. It's like one of those things where like, I mean, when I bought it, I wasn't planning on making face masks, that I didn't know.
Right.
But like when you have it, so many things come up that you're like, oh, I can do that on my Cricut, you know?
Right.
Very cool.
I
So
had no idea.
yeah.
Awesome.
What else do you have, my friend?
So I started, so I've been working on my Snowy Owl cable sweater,
Mhm.
but I stopped for a little bit because I was a little bored and I'm like, I need to go back to it.
Yeah.
And it's also something that I have to pay really close attention to. And I was looking for something that I could just work away on and not think about.
Yeah.
So, or have minimal thought to it.
Yeah.
You do have to have some thought. So I started my Jess sweater,
Oh,
and it is going so fast.
really?
So fast. And I love it. And I love how it's coming out. And I'm super excited about the colors I chose and how they are working together. So I have that to show my progress. I'm all to the point where I cinch off for the sleeves.
Oh my
So
goodness.
yeah, so it's pretty far along.
Oh, Jess. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh
Isn't
my
it so
God.
pretty? I love it.
I love it so much. I love those colors.
Doesn't it? I'm so happy that I went a little out of my usual and went with something that's not as not my go-to, because I am loving how these are coming out together.
Oh, it's beautiful. And when it's fall and you put that on, you're just going to feel like, oh, you're going to feel like a fall queen.
Yeah. Well, and this part of it up here is so like light and airy and thin. And then like this part gets thicker because you're working with the two.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to wear this. So it's obviously top down, and
What does the inside look like?
the inside is super pretty.
Oh, that's really nice. Yeah.
The inside is not, it's not like a, oh geez, that looks horrible, you know?
Oh, yeah, no, it looks really good.
Super pretty. So it's a little curly right now because of the work. Sorry,
Yeah.
I got all my yarn jumbled up. But yeah, I'm really excited about it.
Oh, that looks so amazing. Yeah, you're gonna fly through that. You'll be done that in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I just started it.
Oh my God. That looks so good.
So I'm like, oh, I'll have a sweater. So it's on, top down. It'll come to here. Like I said, I'm just about to the point. I'll sit up a little where I mark it off for the sleeves, and it's got a little bit of an open neck, so it'll come to about there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm super excited.
And then now once you separate for the sleeves, then it's just the plain like vanilla color, right? It's no more blues after that.
Let me see. So yes, once you separate for the sleeves, then it's just that cream.
You're gonna fly through that. Oh my God.
So this is the pattern and what the sweater looks like. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is such a fast workup. And I love the fact too that she gives the instructions based off of the rows that you're doing, but how many of those rows that you're doing, she doesn't lay out, which I like. I like the fact that she's not like, do 15 rows of this. She writes it out as, do these 2 rows until it measures this much for your size.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's very adjustable.
Mm-hmm.
So when I get to the bottom, if I'm not pleased with where it lies, I can just continue.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Which I really like that I have that option.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so I'm very excited about that and to see how it all comes together and what it looks like. And yeah, so I am psyched.
That looks so good. You'll probably do more than one. Do you think you'll do another one like in different?
I've already started thinking about colors and just, yeah, my thoughts and stuff. And actually I have I bought some, and this is kind of where I'm trying to see how much I use,
Mm-hmm.
so that I determine how I'm going to be able to do this in the future.
Yeah.
Because I have some antique mauve that I bought from you a really long time ago.
Yeah.
And some dark and stormy. And I was like, what if I did the body in that antique mauve,
Mm-hmm.
and the brioche in the dark and stormy?
Yes.
How
That's what I would do too. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, so I'm already mapping that one out.
Yeah, that would look so good.
Yes. So I just got to make sure, what I'm trying to figure out now is how much yardage I use.
Right.
And then to see if I have enough of what I have.
Yeah.
So I think I have like 4 skeins of antique mauve, and I have 2 skeins or 3 skeins of dark and stormy. So I'm trying to see like if I have enough of that I can get away with.
Yeah. Oh,
But I think
so. That would look good. That would look
Yeah.
so good. Oh, I'm excited. I'm so excited. And then you'll have sweaters. So in the fall, we can wear our sweaters together.
I'm so excited.
That'll be amazing.
Yes. I'm like, yeah, I'll have my own sweaters.
Wow. Oh, that's so fun, right? We'll be all in our knitwear and our crochet wear.
Yes. Very excited. Very.
Well, speaking of sweaters, okay, so sweater.
So pretty.
So pretty. It's the Goldwing sweater by Jennifer Steingass. And I have been working through the color work. It is really easy. I haven't done a color work, like a full color work yoke. The Zweig sweater has some color work, but not nearly like this does.
Yeah.
It was fine. I've done color work hats and stuff, and I have had no issues. The repeats are really short, so you don't have to remember long, like I have stitch markers in between them all, so you can see it's only a little bit between every repeat. And I am just getting to the point where you switch your colors. So, oh, I have something in my eye. So, oh, and it's still in my eye. Sorry.
That's okay.
So when you're knitting, and I don't know if it's like this in crochet or not, but when you're knitting, one color, stranded color work, one color is on the bottom and one color is on the top, right? And that determines what is going to pop out and what's going to recede. So on this sweater, you start out with your contrast color. I think receding, and your main color being dominant. And then when you get like halfway done, you swap them.
Yeah.
So now this color will be dominant because it's going to like all, like this is going to be done in this. And then this will be the background.
Yep. It like swaps. Yep.
Yeah. And so this will be, the majority of the sweater will be this dark color. The only light part will be this top piece. So it looks like, oh, it's going to be a light sweater, but then it changes and then the whole sweater is actually really dark. So it gives it like this kind of gradient look.
Yeah.
Which is really, really cool. So
I love it. It
Yeah.
looks so nice.
It's like rolling, but you can kind of see it's got another
Yeah,
starting a different design here. So
the color work is beautiful.
thank you. This is
You
my
want to?
side.
Oh, nice. Yep. Yep.
So
Little floats.
yeah, so I capture my floats like I don't go more than 3 stitches. And
Yep.
usually I'll capture it on the second stitch. If there are three, I'll just do like one capture and then the third one.
Yep.
I like it to be really nice and tidy. I don't like loosey goosey strands hanging out.
I do the same thing. Same thing. Unless I'm actually having to, unless there's a reason for me not to have floats. So
Yeah.
like floss, there's no floats. That's all worked into.
Mm-hmm.
So because of, if you have it flipped upside down, you don't want to catch those. And so
Right.
I do the same thing. If there's no reason for people to see the
Mhm.
other side, I
Mhm.
still catch it because you never know. You don't want it to catch on things. And so I'm the
It
same way.
messes with your tension. Like if you have long floats, you're gonna get puckering and weird things because, or your floats are too tight. You know what I mean? Like you're over 5 stitches and then you don't leave a long enough float, and now you've got these puckers. I feel like it's just easier to capture it, and you're gonna get a nice even tension no matter what,
Yep.
regardless of whether you're, the other
Yep.
side of the show.
Yep.
I hate it. I can't stand floats, long ones.
I
So,
hear you. And I struggle with, I don't know if this happens in knitting, but I struggle with if I need to carry over, then I have to worry about it being too tight
yeah,
because I hold the tension too
right.
tight on my floating yarn. And when I've swapped colors and
Yeah,
all that, there's no give, there's no stretch.
right.
So
That's
like if
why you get those puckers because
hat,
it's too
but
tight.
with a hat especially, like you go to put it on, now all of a sudden you can't. And
Right.
there's no stretch or give to it at all because it's just
Yeah.
suction, you know?
Yep.
And then all that work.
Yep. Right. And you're like, great.
You have to pull that all out because
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So I try to knit quite loosely. I mean, a lot looser than I normally would. I just don't. I mean, because you've got a double thick layer of fabric, so you don't need to be super tight on this.
Yeah.
And then, like we said, I capture the floats so that way the tension is going to stay nice and even, and the stitches aren't going to also disappear into the fabric because
Yep.
that's the other thing. If you're too tight, your stitches are going to disappear. Especially if you only have like one stitch.
Yep.
If it's too tight, it's just going to get sucked right in.
Right. Yep.
So um and I posted a little video on Instagram, but I hold one color in one hand and the other color in the other hand. So when I knit color work, I knit it like this. So
That is so cool.
and I tend to knit tighter when I'm knitting this. It's called throwing. So when I'm throwing,
Yeah.
I knit tighter. So that's the other reason I've got to be careful about my tension and stuff, because I know when I'm doing it like this, I tend to pull the yarn real tight. When I'm
Yes.
knitting with my left hand is like my more dominant hand, and when I'm more used to doing. So
Mm-hmm.
that one I don't have a tension problem, but when I'm doing it with my offhand, I'm just not as used to it. So
Yeah.
anyway, I am loving it, and it is super duper soft because it's in the Divine base, of course.
Oh yes.
I'll ever use another yarn base for my sweaters again.
Oh my goodness. And that was the other thing with my brioche sweater. I was like, how many balls of yarn does it take?
Mhm. It's so like,
Yeah.
I can't even say enough about sweaters in this yarn.
I tell everybody, I'm like, you will not be sorry. I promise. I promise you.
It's so true. And this is the first one I've used without mohair held with it.
Yes. Oh my gosh. You must be loving how it feels.
It feels just amazing. Like
Yeah.
I can't even. It
Yeah.
just feels so good. So
I that's gonna be like when this is all over and
yeah.
all the the craziness is said and done, that's going to be like my reward for myself.
There you go, right? Gift yourself a little fancy yarn.
I'm like, I deserve it. I earned it. I survived the quarantine. Like,
Yeah.
I'm getting.
I agree. I think you do as well. I think you deserve it. I think everybody deserves to at least knit one sweater with this yarn because it's good.
Knit, crochet, whatever it is you do. Yes, I agree wholeheartedly. That yarn base is amazing.
Why, thank you. I do love it. And the only thing is this pattern calls for worsted weight yarn and I'm doing DK. So hopefully I don't have any size issues. I don't think so though. It seems like it's going to be just fine.
I think that it's going to be fine. It looks like you're doing a great job. I think it'll fit perfect. Like, I think that you are going to be super surprised and happy with the fit of it. It looks amazing.
Thank you very much. I tend to go like too big a lot of times. So I think it'll be fine. Plus it'll grow a little bit when I block it. But.
Yeah. Yep.
And then, you want to show, since I'm going to show the bag, the new bag living in, you want to show them at the same time?
Yes. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
We both have the same bag, you guys.
Oh my gosh. I was like, oh my gosh, I brought my bag.
Right. It's our avocado toast. They're like hats that are made out of avocados.
Gosh, I absolutely love this bag. It made me so unbelievably happy when it came in the mail. I can't even begin to tell you.
Me too. And look at the inside.
No, I know. I love it.
It's
so and it's got here it is, my zipper pocket.
Zipper pocket.
I love it. And it's such a nice deep pocket for all.
It is. It's very deep.
I have yarn in it, so it's not cooperating very well with me, but
I love this bag so much.
I can't even, honestly. And I splurged and I got myself a matching.
You did? Oh, I'm so jealous.
I did. I was like, I need this in my life. So
I did not get the matching cake koozie. I was like, I don't know.
I couldn't help myself. I was like, you know what? I needed a happy meal.
Yeah.
And then I have more coming. I can't wait.
You do? Oh yeah, for me. I'm like, you do? What?
I cannot wait. Right. So I'm so happy with this. And I posted about it when we went on our field trip.
Yes. Yep.
Trips. And I used this bag and it was amazing. Amazing.
What is that noise? Is that a bird?
Yeah.
That was loud. My God.
Yeah. You know, and well, it's funny because if you saw me looking around, I kept hearing like movement and I'm like, what is going on behind me? Every year after year, right behind me, we get 2, or last year we had 2 anyways, massive affiliated woodpeckers.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy. They're huge, right?
Oh my gosh, so big. And they come every year and they hang woods behind me. It's so cool.
That is so funny. We get the little ones, the little woodpeckers.
Oh, like nutshell, nuthatcher, something like that.
They're kind of annoying.
Yeah, they did a number on the side of my house. I was like, what are you doing? We have cedar siding.
Yeah, we do too. Well, I don't know what it is, but we have a wood side, a wood.
Yeah. And I tried to look it up because I was like, is there a problem? I called like our pest guy and I was like, you know, is there an issue? Like, are they trying to get to like bugs or something? And he was like, no, it's too high up on the house.
Okay.
That they're banging.
Yeah.
Plus he comes every year, like twice a year, and he treats the house, he treats so I looked it up and they like hardwoods like cedar. Because when they bang on it, it sends a message to other woodpeckers like this is their territory.
Oh.
So like a territory thing where the louder the noise is, the more that they make other woodpeckers aware that this is their territory and their zone and they need to stay away. But also it's how they attract mates.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be one of those things that it's like, ooh, he's got a loud bang coming out of him, you know, like,
right, the bigger the bang.
yeah. So it's a way that they attract mates, but it's also a way that they make sure that people know that this is their zone and their territory.
Oh my God, that is good to know, because the ones that we have, they're way up by the roof over my garage. Yeah. So like the highest point from the ground, like it's no, so far from the ground, and it bangs up there, and it's only usually like a certain time of the year. It's not even like all year long. And I'm like, what on earth? And so I'm running around in my kitchen, like pounding on the walls, like, get out of here. And it doesn't care. It's like, whatever. And I'm like, you mother.
Oh, yeah.
Effer.
It put a couple of nice, good size. We had to replace the wood.
Yeah.
I ended up doing was putting aluminum foil.
Oh.
They said to either hang CDs or put up a Mylar balloon or put up aluminum foil because the shimmer.
They don't like it? Oh.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily like the material, it's the shine of it.
Yeah. Well, good. I'll have to tell my husband to get up on the ladder and go do something, bang some tinfoil up there. People are going to be like, what is wrong with your house? They'll be like, don't worry about it.
We probably look like nutballs because we had so much aluminum foil hanging down, but they never came back.
Well, that's good. Oh, good. Yeah. We'll have to try that. Good tip.
Yeah. We had to leave it up for a good summer.
This podcast, we have all kinds of information for you. It's not just knitting. It's how to save your house from woodpeckers.
When you live in the country.
Right? These things are important.
Yes, you got to go with what you got, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's really good to know. I will definitely tell Tim to try that and put some stuff up, because every year they always come back to that same like couple of little spots that's like up by the top of the roof.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway. That was a rabbit hole, but so you guys, our bags are from Brianne at cookieandbees.com. Cookies and oh my,
one cookie, 2 bees.
One cookie, 2 bees. Cookie and bees. Yep.
Love it.
So yeah, we love these. I cannot get enough of this bag.
Well, and just the quality. It's so thick and it's so nice and it's so well made, and you won't be sorry.
I was thinking Brienne's toes would curl if she saw me sewing my face. Oh my God. She would just probably go out of her mind. Like, what are you even doing, Cheryl? Like, don't worry about it.
Don't worry, I got this.
It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna look great.
Yeah.
Oh
yes. Yeah. Love the bag, and it's so big and it fits everything I need. I think at the moment I have 4 skeins of yarn and my sweater in here.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, it's a nice big sweater size bag.
So I am super excited. And my koozie.
Yay.
And my koozie. I love it. Thank you, Brienne.
Yes, thank you, Brienne.
Thank you for making awesome products.
What else? Do you have anything else to share?
No, that's all I got.
That's it. I don't have too much more, just a few things. I'm not going to unfurl it because I barely did any work on it, but I added a little bit.
Oh.
You can kind of see like the purple.
Yeah.
Up here, and there's it's like a mossy, like a light mossy green.
Yeah.
I added that.
So good. It looks like you got a bit more done, than the last time I saw it.
I finished this kind of pink speckled.
Yeah.
And then I started that other. So there's like some yellow in that colorway, yellow and plum, and like a really pale, like teal.
Yeah.
But so, I mean, I probably only did like maybe 2 or 3 rows.
Okay. It looks like, for some reason, it looks like more than the last time we saw it, unless it's just been so long since I saw it that it just
been a while. So my giant cake is starting to get,
squishy.
yeah, it's turning into a not so giant cake.
Yeah.
Like there's maybe
exciting and sad all at the same time.
oh, there's some antique mauve in here. So that's actually the next color. So there's that, and then My Fair Lady, and then a knit pick.
Oh, My Fair Lady. So pretty.
And then the Frosty colorway from it. And then
I have some My Fair Lady in my stash.
Do you?
Ew, I think so. That one's a beautiful colorway too.
Yeah. So, and then I brought, let me go grab it. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Sneak away. And then
this is that break thing again.
I forgot I had these. I came across these minis from my advent calendar that were left over from the scarf that I had loom.
Yeah.
I had wound them like all into these little balls.
Oh, fun.
So I'll wind these up next, but they're, super cute. So
yeah. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Take a few rows.
Yay.
So that was the advent from last year.
Or the year before, right? Or this, was it last?
2019.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one that we just did. Because in December, I wove the scarf with it every day.
Right. That's right.
So these were the minis I had left over from that. And then I'm going to be releasing the advent really soon. I don't want to say a date 100% for sure, but it's going to be like within the next week.
Oh, nice.
It could even be as early as Friday. I'm not sure. So there's a few things. So one is that I am in the process of adding Afterpay to the Hypnotic Yarn shop. And that went out in the newsletter to tell people that it was coming. But what Afterpay does is it allows you to make 4 payments for something.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes. And it'll be available for anything in the shop. So if you are ordering whatever you order, you can check out using Afterpay, and you make a payment every 2 weeks for 2 months. So basically 4 payments. But it helps you split it up, and so it's not just a whole big chunk all at once.
Yes. So you're not feeling the stress of spending the money, but also getting something that you really enjoy and we all deserve right now.
Yes, exactly. So I wanted it to make it easier for people who wanted to do it but didn't want to just spend that money all up front.
Yes.
So that is happening. I have to get it set up. So I was approved. There was like an approval process for me to get this on the website. So I guess they don't let just everybody do it. I don't know what the criteria is, but I was approved. So that was fun.
Awesome.
I have to do like the behind the scenes, like coding stuff to get it up and running.
Yep.
So once I do that, and then 2, Jess, you know this, but I've only announced it through the newsletter, is that I have set up a Patreon site called The Inner Circle, and the advent calendar will be available to Inner Circle members first.
Awesome.
So they will get first crack at them, and then after the Inner Circle members have their day to order, whatever is left from that will then go out exclusively to newsletter subscribers. So then they will get their chance. And then after that, it'll go out to the public, whatever is left. So
that's amazing.
So I don't want to like land on a date just yet. It'll depend on once I get Afterpay set up, then I'll figure out, Inner Circle members, then newsletter subscribers, then everybody.
Yeah. Can we second too to talk about your Patreon? like, and how amazing your Patreon is. I had never heard of it before until we were talking about it and I saw it, and the monthly cost versus what you're offering is unbelievable.
It's
It's
really good. I'm
like,
really excited.
yes, like the value of it versus the payment that you're putting out it's amazing. Like, I just wanted to take a second to actually acknowledge that, because what you're offering is so much more
Yeah.
than what the actual cost is.
Mhm.
So yeah, I just wanted to say that is amazing, and I'm super excited for you.
I'm really excited about it too. So it came about, right? I'm
Going
excited for everybody.
right.
It came
Like,
about because after the last shop update date that I had done a few weeks ago, I had started getting a few emails from people, saying that, they want to be able to support the shop and that they really want me to still be around, right?
yep.
When this is over, which, like, everybody who had reached out, like, I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Me too. Yes.
Yeah. So
There's it's yes.
yeah. So I'm like, I'm thinking, I understand every single month, that's hard.
Yeah.
But people are like asking, how can we support you? And so I wanted to come up with a way that would let them still help me out in a way that would give me a little bit extra just to, for the day-to-day business, but then gave them way more value in return. I don't want to be like, oh, give me more, give me money. You know what I mean?
Right.
I want to give a
sense.
lot of value back.
Yes.
So well, one, so the way you sign up, it's Patreon, patreon.com/hypnotic yarn. And I'll put the website here. And there's 4 options. You can sign up for $4 a month. And then what was it? Is it $10? I think it's 4, 10, and 14.
I think so.
It's $4, $10, or $14. So those are the 3 tiers. And depending on which tier you sign up for, you will get a discount off of all your normal orders. You will get either a mini skein or a 50-gram skein of yarn every month for the Inner Circle colorway. And you get to vote on what that colorway will be based on some inspiration photos that I put out there. So you get some voting, you get some yarn, you get my patterns. Depending on the tier, you either get like a free pattern, or for the like gold tier, you get every pattern for free. Every pattern that I have, you will get for free, plus any future patterns that come out as long as you're a member.
Right.
So
It's
it's like a lot of stuff.
Acknowledge a 50-gram skein is like a full half skein of yarn.
Yeah.
Not, a 20-gram this is like a full half skein of yarn.
Yeah, like you could do a pair of socks with it.
Yeah.
You could, save them up and do maybe like a shawl, like some sort of fade. I mean, there's all kinds of things you can do. If you're in the middle tier, then you get a mini skein of the colorway every month. So, and that includes shipping and everything. So like, you're getting that, say $14 a month, and you're getting the yarn shipped to you, you're getting the discount, you're getting all the patterns, and then there's some other things that we'll do just as a group or whatever for fun. And
yeah. Now, do you know offhand what the value is? Like as a gold member. So if you're paying $14, what that value turns into?
I'm going to put it in there. It's not in there just yet, but I am going to put it in there. And I want to say it's like, so let's see. I want to say like the 50-gram skein shipped is close to $20 by itself.
50-gram skein with shipping alone is more than the cost of the monthly membership.
Yeah, just
everything else.
Yeah, and then all the patterns, most of my patterns are $5 a piece, and I think there's 8 patterns right now that are available. So what's that, $40 there? So that's $60. plus your discount on anything. You get a 15% discount on anything you buy in the shop. So, I mean, depending on what you buy, that can be a couple dollars to, you know, a substantial amount. Yeah, so I mean, it's quite a bit. It's, you know, it's over $60. I want to say between 60 and maybe $75.
For $14.
Right, for $14.
That is amazing.
And it helps me, like that $14 a month is a huge help to me, you know? And it's
Yep.
what will help me keep the day-to-day of this business running while maybe, you know, times are a little tough. So
Right.
even the $4 a month, you know, like you get a pattern, you get, I think you get a pattern. I'd have to double check, but you get a discount, you know, you get a couple different things. And for
Yep.
$4 a month, you know, it's, you know, like the cost of a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
Right. Absolutely.
You know?
Yep.
So, and it's a big help to me, you know, it's, the value is in the numbers for me, you know. So if a bunch of people sign up at $4 a month, like that will really, really help me out. So if you want to support Hypnotic Yarn and you guys want to make sure I'm still around after, you know, all of this is over, but you can't justify spending a lot of money on yarn, like consider signing up for $4 a month even.
Yes. Absolutely.
And you will get early access to all of the, oh, and that's the other thing, you get early access. So if you're ever like, you know, stuff sells out, like this will only, the early access will only be for you guys for one day for all of like the limited quantity things, all the kits. So, you know, you're a lot more sure to get something that you want because you're competing with way fewer people, you know?
Right. Yep.
Anyway.
That's amazing. I love that. I love it. I was totally like, I don't have a clue what this is. So I was really like, that is amazing when I got all the scoop about it and the down low, and then to see like obviously what we had just gotten done talking about, the value and what you're offering everyone for being part of it and support and, you know, and whatnot. And I definitely wanted to take the time to at least acknowledge.
Thank you.
Welcome. You're welcome. I mean, I get it. Like, I'll be honest, every time I get a sale that comes through during this time, like there are tears involved, you know, because it's hard and trying to, you know, keep it all together and keep everything straight and deal with the new norm and, you know, having the kids home and stressed and trying to do the online learning and, you know, and then just trying to maintain a business and trying to maintain social media and trying to just be present with anyone and everyone and feeling like you're so stretched thin, so that when you see somebody that actually comes through and places an order, it, you know, it makes you, or at least me anyways, it makes me feel not like I'm falling and fading away.
Right. Not like you're in some like crazy black hole of like.
Yeah, you know, and it kind of just makes you, it brings you a little bit back to reality. Like, okay, people are still out there and they still want things and they're still finding value in what you have to offer, because, you know, that's the other thing, is starting to feel like you don't have that value.
Right. Yep, absolutely. So it was fun. And, you know, and there's things like for gold members, I'm going to do some behind the scenes videos of like me dyeing the Inner Circle colorway and some stuff that people don't normally get to see, you know? So if any of that stuff is interesting to you, it's like, I don't know, I just feel like it'll be a fun way for me to also connect one-on-one in a smaller group with people, as opposed to just a general like large Facebook page that can be hard to like see everybody's comments all the time. And you know? So I'm looking forward to like really getting to know people that way too. So fun.
Awesome.
Oh, and I posted yesterday, but I made the first donation to Stomp Out Bullying from the Queen Bee Beanie pattern sales.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, I was very excited because I'm going to do it quarterly. So even though it wasn't a full quarter, I still wanted to do it ending Q1 so that I could keep track of things, you know.
Yeah. So what was the donation?
So I donated,
I didn't see it.
it was just under $100.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So that was awesome. And
Especially for not the full quarter. That's amazing.
yeah, exactly. So it was probably like a month and a half. I don't even know when we released the pattern, but
Yeah.
I want to say we started the Cal March 1st, and that
Yep.
started right after we released the pattern. So it was really like a month and a couple days.
Yeah.
I don't think it was much more than that.
Right.
Yeah. So that was exciting, and I'm going to release the first colorway that will be included in the like donation. I don't know what I call it, but so I think this is going to be the colorway for that.
Oh, is that like a royal blue and gray? And is this part of that series that you were doing?
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. So
That is gorgeous.
I'm going to grab the original, the Tiger Lily. So this
Yeah.
Tiger Lily
Yes.
that I had done that will be in the upcoming shop update.
Yes. I love those colors.
Yes. So like,
it's shown me in the dye pot, but I don't know if you're showing it.
yeah, I am. I'm going to show that.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't want to say it out loud.
Yeah. No, I'm going to show that one too. And it was between this one and that one.
Okay.
Which I was going to do for the Be Kind donation, but I think I'm going to do the blue.
I love the blue. It's very calming. It's beautiful.
And I think it'll be available, like, I think I'm going to switch it up every quarter. So this will be for May, June, July, April, May, June.
Yep.
Yeah, April, May, June.
Beautiful. I love that color. I love that color combo, but I love that you're combining it and making it in other, Tiger Lily and now that one.
Yeah.
It looks so pretty. That technique is gorgeous.
Here's the pink. This is,
Oh my goodness. That is.
It has like darker spots. It just depends on how it's twisted, like where it's showing up, but so.
Oh, yes, that is beautiful.
Hot pink.
Yeah.
That's all I've done so far. I'm going to do a few more today, I think.
Those are gorgeous, and I can't wait to see what else you come up with because those are amazing. I love that technique.
I think we're going to do purple. Like, I think they're all going to be like bold, like a bold,
I think that needs to happen. Yes.
Yeah, a purple. I think I'm going to do a yellow. And then I'm not sure what else, but I think purple and yellow for sure.
Like
so
a green.
Orange, yellow. Oh, and green. I'll probably do like a bright green.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, that's going to be amazing. I love that.
Thank you. I think they'll look cool. Like if somebody wanted to use them together in like a fade, it would look really cool. Like, blue, green, yellow, orange, whatever, or something.
Yeah.
So
beautiful.
That is that. And these will go up soon for the donation skeins.
Nice.
So slowly but surely, I'm going to add like more and more things to that like section of the site, which now has its own page. So when you go there, you can see like what's been donated each quarter. I have that up right now. So
awesome. I love it.
And then this is the only other thing that I have dyed that I haven't really shown you guys.
Oh,
interesting.
That's pretty. Is there yellows in that? Sorry, it's hard to see with my sunglasses on.
It's like a not quite chartreuse.
Oh, I see the speckles.
It doesn't want to focus. There we go.
Oh, that's pretty.
So it's like it's green, but it's like a yellow green.
Okay.
And then with a dark green speckles, some like a reddish orange speckle.
Nice. So actual chartreuse, not like Jessga's chartreuse.
Correct.
Not chartreuse that I keep calling chartreuse.
Yeah. And like whatever this like turquoise is, and then it's
Oh,
like
I love that.
a sort of base. So I don't know. These are
Pretty.
fun. They're one of a kind.
Oh, I love that.
I want to say there are like 7 of them, maybe.
Ooh, so enough like for sweater or
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
super pretty on sock, I assume. Yes.
Yes, these are on sock. These are all on both sock and DK.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, all of these will be on sock and DK.
Beautiful. Oh,
So, so that is that. And then the only other thing I had to show, which isn't really all that exciting, but I had released a 5-day challenge last
okay.
week for getting all of your whips in order so that you could then, you know, figure out what you wanted to work on and whatever. So I did a whole like day 1, day 2, you know, to get everything worked out. And there were some printable sheets that you could use to then like log your pattern so you know what you have going forward, because
Yeah.
I know for me that's like when something goes into the drawer of doom, I don't even remember I have it, you know?
Right. Yep.
So this is like a printable sheet where it tells you like what your pattern is, what, you know,
Yep.
what needles you have with it. So you know if you're looking for your size 4s or your H hook, where the heck it is, you know?
Yep.
So I actually frogged a bunch of socks that I
Oh,
started.
really?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't just out.
Some of them I just threw away. It was like, I just broke the yarn and threw it away. But these
Yep.
were finished. And so I decided I am not going to knit the pair. I'm just going to call these done.
Are you gonna wear them like together?
Yeah, it's mixed, matched with whatever.
Yeah.
I had
Like
2 others. I've already worn them. I don't know. They're in the
huh?
laundry. So
Oh, I
that's
love.
I just got socks, single socks. So I'm like, these are calling these done.
Yep.
Get rid of the other ones. There's one that's finished except for like the toe. I'm like, well, I'll just finish the toe, but I won't knit the second sock. I'll call that one done.
Right.
I'm like, I must have had like 6 sets of needles all on these socks. I'm like, I'm never gonna finish these. These are over a year old.
Oh, wow.
Probably like a year and a half. This one, I want to say, is 2 years old. Almost 2 years old. That's just stupid.
It happens.
One sock sitting around for 2 years.
No judgment here. Trust me.
And I keep casting them on too. So I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. I am saving up for my sock machine. I have a little bit of money set aside for it, and I'm going to keep saving up. I'm going to buy my sock machine, and that is how I'm going to make my socks going forward.
Nice.
That's it. I'm not doing this single sock dance.
Shenanigans.
Yeah. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the single sock.
Yes. No more.
Can't control myself, apparently. So.
Oh, too funny.
And that's it. That's all I have this week.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a bit. You had quite a bit.
Yeah. So
That's good.
Knit on my sweater for a while and then either take a nap or dye some yarn.
Nice. There you go. Sounds like a perfect day.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I don't blame you. I'd be excited too. I'm gonna work on my my sweater today and peck away at that because it's just it's fun. It's a fun sweater to crochet. So I'm gonna work on that today. I might get some actual work done.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll go from there for sure.
Good stuff. I can feel like my energy starting to like fade, you know. I'm like, oh, I think the clouds are catching up with me.
Yes. That 3 a.m. wake up.
I think I was so excited to be on vacation from my day job for a couple days that like
Yeah.
I literally couldn't sleep. I kept like the sleep that I did get, I kept waking up and then like falling back asleep and thinking about all the things I could do today.
Yes.
So we just,
Well, if I can make any suggestion,
yeah.
time to go outside because it is gorgeous out right now.
Is it good? I will. I'll go. Maybe I'll just go take a nap outside.
Should bring a little bit of a blanket. Like I have my handmade quilt outside with me.
No,
So
that's pretty. Who made that?
one of my mother's friends is a talented quilt maker, and she's who I buy all of my quilts from. I don't buy any manufactured quilts. I have bought all of my quilts from her.
Does she sell them like as a business, or she just kind of makes them for people?
So she just makes them, and a lot of the time she will have them for her church fairs. She'll sell them at the church fairs. And then there's been a couple of times because my kids, I bought them quilts for them when they were babies.
Yeah.
And they loved them. So I've actually contacted her and asked her to make quilts for them, and commissioned and paid her to do it and all that. And then baby presents that I've bought for friends, I've contacted her and paid her to make handmade quilts for them, because I love them so much. And she's so talented. She does such a beautiful job. So yeah, she just, I refuse to buy any from the store. So any quilts we have, and we have quite a few,
Yeah.
have all been from her.
Oh, wow. I'm going to have to ask you offline for her contact information. Can I buy a quilt from you?
Oh, she does such a gorgeous job. Beautiful job.
I love quilts, and I don't have any that are like handmade, and I would absolutely love that. I would love to learn how to quilt, but I cannot sew.
Me too. Me either. I would love, I find it to be so interesting and intricate and beautiful, but yeah, I have no clue how to do it. I actually have my tree skirt is from her.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Gorgeous. It's all quilt. It's a quilt, and it's all like Christmas blocks, and then it has ties, but it's huge. It comes a good like 1.5 feet out a side of my tree, and my tree is like, it's probably a good 4.5 feet to 5 feet wide.
Yeah. Wow.
It comes a good foot or so out, so we put our train around it and everything, and it all fits, and all the presents. It's beautiful.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she's very talented.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's definitely a skill, and one that I don't think I'll develop. Like, I can sew good enough to get by. I don't think it's ever going to be something that I can do, like, with proficiency.
Yeah, to that level, me either.
I mean, it's hard for me to sew a straight line.
I hear you.
Although I was watching that YouTube video, and the person sewing, she had a presser foot that had like a guide on it. So when she did her top stitching, it just went right along this guide. So she got this great, beautiful straight line. Like, I don't have that. Mine just is all, my straight, if I get a straight line, it's because I made it straight with my hands. Like, like, there's no extra tools that made that. I'm like, ooh, like, maybe when I get, because I do plan on buying that sewing machine I was showing you and Brienne.
Yeah.
Maybe when I get that, it'll have like a fancy presser foot, or I can get one that will do that.
Yes.
I don't top stitch anything because I'm like, yeah, nobody wants to see my top stitching. Are you kidding me? No. They always say in the patterns, like, oh, it'll give it a nice finished, look, and it'll look professional. I'm like, not if I do it. No, it will not look professional. It'll make it look way worse.
That's so funny.
So anyway, all right, my friend.
All right.
I guess it's time for us to say goodbye.
No. Well, it's been fun.
I know. and hopefully, we can, this craziness will end and we can start going live again, because I miss chatting with people live.
Me too.
I miss that, like, back and forth.
Yes, I agree.
So, but I hope you guys, if you're watching, that you are enjoying the recorded stuff and things. And, please let us know, leave a comment and let us know, like, if you're watching, if we should keep doing this, if we shouldn't keep doing this.
If you're like, it's too much.
Yeah, we're upset right now, let us know. Especially if you're watching, just say, say hi, say, hey, I'm watching, thanks for still recording. I don't know, something to let us know that you're out there, and,
that you're out there in TV land.
yeah, let us know how you're doing. Let us know how you're holding up,
Yeah, because we definitely want to know. We miss all of you, miss all of the interaction. We miss seeing the people who repeatedly show up that we've gotten to know, So
you guys are our friends, and we haven't talked to our friends in a long time.
Oh, I know, it's sad.
Yeah.
And I'm a social being, so I really need that.
Right? No kidding. All right. Well, bye everybody. Thank you for watching. And if life allows it, we will record again next week and have a new video and more stuff to share with you guys. And yeah, we hope you're doing awesome and you're staying safe and staying home.
Yes, and healthy.
And healthy, and your families are well. And
yeah, and we're thinking you all.
We are. We'll get through it.
Well, together.
Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.